Hi guys. If you guys hear that sound, it's my chair. It creaks and it makes noise and stuff. Alright, so I'm going to be doing another book review, and it's going to be The World of the Norsemen by Eric, cannot pronounce his last name. I showed you guys this book, I think it was like a day or two ago. First of all, I want to say something about old books. They smell. They do not smell pleasant. Okay, so The World of the Norsemen is part of a group of books that came out for about ancient cultures. And I don't know how many yeah. Okay, so first of all, for those people that do not like these kinds of books, you're not going to do well in heathenism at all, because part of the religion, just like with any other Reconstructionist path, is you have to read your sources. So this is actually a translation of the same book that was written in German. And it was written in 1957, and it was translated in 1967. So the book had been out for 10 years in Germany, or whatever part of the world that this book was originally, the language was originally in, and then it was translated into English for everyone else. Okay. First of all, I like to say that the book is good for the time period it was written. We do know a lot more about the Norse than we did back in 1957, but it is considered a book with source information. It has pictures of artifacts and of skeletons that were buried with their grave goods, and it does talk about Christianity coming into the Norse world, and about how for a lot of the Norse it was very difficult for them to get and wrap their minds around the idea that they're not going to be buried with grave goods, they're going to be buried in the ground, just a corpse. And I think that that was one of the things that really perplexed the Norse, even the people who converted to Christianity. They wanted to be buried with bowls and with jewelry, and the viewpoint of Christians at that time was, this is pagan, you're just going to be wrapped up in cloth and you're just going to be dumped in the ground. No grave goods, no jewelry, no nothing, just buried in the ground. I found that interesting. I did. It talked about that when Christianity came around, the practice of being buried in a mound ended, and the churchyard was constructed, which is back to what I originally said about the Norse not understanding why they could not be buried with grave goods. The gentleman who's at the heart of the show Vikings on the History Channel is actually mentioned in this book, and it is clear that the gentleman did in fact exist. So he's based on a real person. I liked the book. It was very easy to get sucked into it, which is what I like about a book. I like being able to basically get sucked into what I'm reading. That is the number one pro quo of any book that I read. I have to be able to get sucked into it. So overall, The World of the Norsemen was very good. It had a lot of information that I did not know about the Norse. It talked in great detail about their interaction with Rome, especially after Rome became Christian. The Celts came when Rome was pagan. The Vikings came when Rome was Christian. So two different groups of invaders, or two different groups of pagan invaders at two different time periods in that history. Saint Olaf is mentioned in this book. Unfortunately, the one part that I did not like about it was it did not go into the atrocities that Saint Olaf did, or Olaf did. But overall, I really do highly recommend this book. If you can get a newer edition that smells good, definitely do that. But overall, I was very, very happy with it, and I'm very glad that I picked it up because I learned new things, and that's the whole point of anything, is learning new stuff. So I give it 5 stars, and yeah. So I'm going to end it here. Have a great, great beginning of your week, and I will be back at some point in the near future. So, which will probably be, because currently it's 11:26, so this is Sunday. I'll be back tomorrow with a last day of Yule. So I'll see you around. Bye.